Holy Spirits have prevented me from the fall. The most I can always call. My intention is to get a 5-card message for chat today on March 29th. With that being said, Holy Spirits have prevented me from the fall. The most I can always call. What the chat need to know, see, and or understand for for general confirmation today. Hello everyone, it's me, Travis Tarasu. Hope you're having a great day today. It's March 29th. It is 12:12 here in Atlanta, Georgia. Ooh, that could be very significant for you. Please let me know when and where you're watching this, and if this message resonates with you in the near future or distant future. If it does not, it's okay too. There are other readers that can help you. 12:12 breaks down to 3. So 333 can be very significant. The age of 12 is very significant. 12/12, December 12th could be your birthday, right? That could be a very significant date in the future for this year and or this past December 12th is very significant. Nonetheless, 12/12 breaks down to 333. So what about your community, creativity, and or communication do you need to know, see, and or understand for your elevation? Ooh. God dang it. I don't know why I did that. $111 on my timer. To start off, unconditional love. 111 on my timer. 111, Divine Mother. Maybe there is some unconditional love you're showing to yourself or understanding that you need for yourself. Some unconditional love that you realize that you may have not gotten as a child. This person is being held by a mother figure. It's this Divine Mother over here, comforting. Maybe this is an ancestor that is coming in here to love you correctly because your immediate family hasn't done that. And I think you're starting to understand that and uncover that. There's some type of communication, coming in from maybe your ancestral line, a feminine ancestral line, here to comfort you in some, like, your time of need, maybe, or for confirmation. Deprivation at the bottom of the deck, that is 7, so 1 to the 7, 777. Maybe you have been deprived of this type of love, right? 4 plus 3 is 7, and you have realized, R is very significant, reflected on how deprived you've been for this, like, or from this love, right? And been neglected in a way that's been not very appetizing, to say the least. And that's why this person is, or this Divine Mother or divine connection is coming in to help you, right? I'm reading this backward. Imagination, 7 out here again, right? This is probably having to do with your imagination and creating from your imagination. It's not only the fact that you're being comforted via this feminine figure out here, via your ancestors, because you have been so deprived and reflected on this deprivation, right, for so long, and realizing and prayed that you have to get this type of love in the physical and probably manifested that in some way, form, or fashion, right? But I'm hearing regret for some reason. But you also have taken what was in the 5D and or your imagination, right, and brought it out here to give back to yourself, right? Maybe some type of childlike nature, inner child, where you've probably imagined for some time what your inner child needed, right, and just bringing that to the forefront, right, and reflected on that and bringing it again to the 3D and providing that for yourself, right? Leadership, 6 out here. 776 will be very significant. That breaks down to 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 6 is 20. 20/20 vision. Seeing clearly now, right? This person is leading these troops up here, right? This is probably your other selves leading yourself up here with this guiding light of the Holy Spirit or whatever spirits that you work with. Seeing clearly now that you can walk up this ladder to give or go towards your proper alignment, essentially, right? This is all dealing with some type of communication and community, with 333 being the main number we're talking about out here. You have some unconditional love coming from your community, which is your ancestor, your feminine line out here, because you've been deprived for so long. And because you've been deprived and reflecting on that deprivation, you decided to take from the 5D and your imagination, bring it to the 3D, and decide to give to your inner child and play with your inner child, right? And that is some type of leadership quality that you've always possessed, right? But you're now seeing it clearly 2020, right? And being able to not only lead yourself, right, but others as well towards this this enlightenment, right? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have suffering, which is 23 out here, which breaks down to a 5. Maybe you have been suffering from quite some time, and you're ending the suffering with all these other energies out here and creating a way out with 333. That's the energy of the day. Know that your energy is your own, my energy is my own. No one try to adopt. If you have shaman ancestors will break you like a pop.